Hello.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hello, I'm Jinx Monsoon, and I'm gonna answer every little question that Jordi Chicletol has.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Did I touch your dick? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Have you ever fucked in drag?
Lots.
Lots of times?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Have I ever?
Yeah.
Oh my god, countless times. Mucho, mucho, mucho. Yes, of course.
Of course. Why? Of course.
Guys, some guys are really into like the gender fluidity.
And you liked it?
Yeah.
And the other people?
They love it. They come back for more.
But not anymore.
Why?
Because I get too sweaty. Yeah, and I'm never home and it's hard to do it on the road.
Yeah.
Because we don't get time to sleep. I haven't fucked in drag like in a long time, probably like a year or two. But I used to do it all the time. It gets to the point where I'd rather choose the 3 hours of sleep than the sex.
Yeah.
No.
Never?
No.
There's some guys out there who I may have given a bubble bath.
But I just want you to know, Michael, back in Boston, I really miss eating your ass.
Oh.
The thing is, I don't only look like a woman in drag, but I look like a MILF, you know? You know what a MILF is?
Mother
A mother I'd like to fuck. Un madre.
People who are gender fluid kind of get better size a lot. I mean, that's kind of one of the problems the trans community works on, is kind of like not being seen as a sexual object. But I kind of like playing into that, like really getting into the fantasy of like portraying a woman.
Courtney said, yeah.
Well, because Courtney's a woman, and I'm not. I'm a Mexican man, and I sweat a lot. And this is 3 pairs of tights that smell like fries, and it's like, that doesn't turn me on.
If an attractive young man like makes himself available, I'm not gonna say no.
Wow,
About
but
that.
maybe that does turn somebody on.
Well, that someone is not for me.
Cooking a little breakfast for them, draw them a bubble bath, wash their hair, scrub behind the ears, clean their toes,
Milk stuff.
and then a blowjob.
I'm gonna be the Kylie of the drag world. I'm the Kylie adores the Miley.
What would you say to Donald Trump if you had him in front of you right now? Why?
If I had Donald Trump in front of me right now, I don't think there would be any words that I could say.
I'd probably spit on him.
What else?
I don't have anything to say to him. He's a piece of shit.
I probably would just ignore him. I probably would just be like, I don't really pay attention to people I don't like.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. I would say, well, first I would say, how are you feeling? Are you in touch with your feelings? I would try to ask a series of like psychologically probing questions to determine if he's a sociopath.
I love democratic politics, but minorities can tend to be complacent and compliant when the politics go their way. Sometimes you need a villain.
But you know what, I'm not a clinical diagnostician, so I don't know. I'd probably just say, do you like Pepsi or Coke? Do you want your dick sucked? Yeah.
You need the way you think not to be in power to empower yourself. And I'm ready for gays, blacks, transsexuals, all minorities to get more angry.
I don't think he's human at all.
Oh no, he's very human. He's too human.
I don't think we need to have more difficulties, but we need to realize that we still have them.
I just, reach for this wine opener, and I'd be like, get the fuck out of my country, you ignorant, small-minded piece of shit. Now!
So Donald Trump, 2016.
I'm sorry, it's a little aggressive, which isn't like me, but water off a duck's back.
So what do you think about the opinion that Caitlyn Jenner has about gay marriage?
Well, here's the thing. She's a great example. She's a great illustration of the fact that gender identity has nothing to do with character, politics, morality, nothing. It's just gender identity. I love Caitlyn. I think people are hard on her. She's a baby. I mean, she's like 70. How old is she? Like really old. Visibility for trans people is great, and she's a Republican, and I don't like her politics, and that's a bummer. But I think that she should be respected and as a woman, as a shitty woman. Yeah, she's awful, and I don't think she's a good spokesperson for the trans community or the queer community at all. But she's a baby. I mean, she literally just got reborn like this year.
But then sometimes she has a really strong opinion about politics and.
I mean, if she just shut her mouth,
just a little bit more,
a little bit, it'd be fine.
Just a little bit of the talk less, smile more. You know, that's what I was saying.
I like that you can criticize somebody without misgendering them. So it's nice to look at Caitlyn and look at her choices and the words she uses, but still respect her gender identity.
We kind of assumed that trans women would be more liberal. She's a rich white woman.
Yeah. And what did you think about the polemical thing between Willem and Azealia Banks, the rapper?
Willem and Azalea Banks had a thing?
Yeah.
You're the first to tell me about it.
I don't really know who that is. I mix up Azealia Banks and
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy Azalea. There's a lot of Z's. They're both angry. They both go on Twitter wars.
Well, I thought it was funny that Azalea found a photo of Willem in blackface.
They are.
They are nobody.
No, everybody's somebody to somebody, but they're nobody to me.
She's controversial. She wore some of my friend's clothes on her tour.
Oh, really?
That she supported. It's weird because she supports like queer artists, and then I hear her being homophobic, and it's really weird because you're using them, you know.
I mean, I'm not surprised. Oh wait, Willem. Willem picked a fight with someone. I'm so surprised.
Did you suffer bullying in your school?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. I literally like fought my way through high school. I would fight back. Just because I grew up, like, you know, like in the hood, kind of. So my mama taught me, beat their ass if they hit you.
The teachers didn't help me at all.
Yeah, no, same. They always help. They don't help. Especially back then. They don't care.
You know, nothing motivates me more than someone being rude to me, because then I just work that much harder to show that person
you
off,
say,
you know? Bye-bye! Quiet fives at 10 is speaking.
Ultimately, drag is about not caring about what people think. So that should be the answer. Don't worry about what they say.
You have to have a fire up your ass as well. You have to have the passion to do it. And everything's possible with enough eyeliner and dream.
How many hours did you get read in front of the judges every final?
That's about 5 hours. I mean, it depends. If at the beginning when all of us are there, it's long, and then when you knock each girl off, it gets shorter and shorter and shorter. But it's longer than you think.
There was one day where I thought half of my feet were completely numb, and I thought I was going to fall over.
I don't know if you've ever worn high heels and stood on a stage without moving for 5 hours, but it's torture. It's torture. Literally. Latrice Royale on my season would literally find blood in her boots.
Well, I wanted to leave the hotel and go get crap. Like, that's not, you know what I mean? Like, that's my thing, yeah.
And what about the final? I have heard that they recorded 3 times for the 3 contestants.
Drag queens are some shady ass bitches, and we can't keep a secret. So RuPaul, to keep the integrity of the show and to make sure that the win is surprising for everyone, they crowns each top 3. It's so fun to watch each queen fake win. Yeah, they fake win.
It's fake winning.
Well, yeah. Are you checking your grinder?
No. I'm checking questions.
And I was the first queen to have to fake win. So that's why I didn't want to make a big emotional plea. I just said Happy Halloween.
People will come up to me and they'll be like, "You look so like not excited when you won," and I'm like, "Well, it wasn't real. It was weird."
Yeah.
I just saw. Cause I was the 3rd person to get filmed, so it's weird for me to like pretend. And a lot of times I'd be like, "No, I'm not re-saying that. Like, if you didn't get it on camera, then you didn't get it. Like, too bad."
They felt like, is that really how you reacted? And I'm like, well, no, I had to pretend. I was like, ah, thank you. Hello. Ah, muchas gracias. The fans like a good secret, you know. Surprises are always better than spoilers.
Yeah. And you won.
And I did, yeah. Oh, thanks for remembering.
I don't think that I have more questions because you...
Just ask me anything. Like, ask me what my favorite sexual position is on my back. Goodbye, Spain!